Let's see if it'll let me go do it at Fawcett Stadium. I doubt it though, but let's see. Everything's going down. Nope. Okay, here we go.
In hopes of leading their team to victory. It's the Giants going up against the Titans. With that, let's get up to Tennessee. We're standing by in Nashville are Brandon Guyton and Charles Davis.
We welcome all of you to Nissan Stadium on the banks of the Cumberland River in downtown Nashville, Tennessee. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the New York Giants and the Tennessee Titans. Hi again, everyone. I'm Brandon Guyton. Welcome to the NFL on EA Sports. With me, as always, Charles Davis. And, Charles, we look at a matchup like this. It's really the running backs that may take center stage here today.
And in today's football, they're still valuable, not just as runners, but guys who can catch the ball as well. It's really the number of touches that determines things these days.
All right, Dave.
The kicking team
that was bad.
As they will send this one away.
Short kick.
Antonio Andrews now to return. And a nice
Not much.
Sets
okay.
him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Offensively, the Titans take the field. Marcus Mariota. He and the Titans 9-7 this year, Charles, just outside of that playoff picture. 3,426 yards on the season before breaking his leg. For Mariota.
Head coach Mike Mularkey has believed in him right from the word go and worked really hard with management to surround him with the right type of players and structure and offense for him to be successful. And they did that. DeMarco Murray running it with Derrick Henry as a backup. Delaney Walker running downfield to catch passes as a tight end. And letting Marcus
not much. Okay.
His arm, his brain, and his legs to continue to get better.
And here's the offense today that hopes to get off to a strong start. See if they stay on the ground for second down. Again, it's Murray. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
Well, on that play, the expression, don't blink, you might miss something, certainly applied. That was fast. Defense diagnosed the play, and it was over in a heartbeat.
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9.
Hey, bud. Come on.
On 3rd down, Mariota.
Not getting that. Okay.
He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th.
Oh, no.
Mariota still down. Remember, he had the knee issue in college. Hope it's not that. He's slow to get up. So the Titans are forced to punt as Brett Kern is on to do the honors. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket.
Goodbye.
Couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. And a glance here at their shifty mobile signal caller.
Crap. Oh, I am streaming. Okay. I didn't think I was streaming.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. It's a short one here.
Not much.
Tight end. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. And a look at the offense that is hoping to put some points up in bunches here in this one. Decent chunk of yardage still left here. 2nd and 7. Play clock winding down. Now back to throw.
No, I got hit.
Comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. A look at the defensive starters for Tennessee.
Jason McCourty's twin brother Devin has gone to multiple Super Bowls, but Jason's carving out a nice niche himself as a cover corner.
So 3rd and 7 and an extra defensive back on the field here.
Definitely want to play coverage here.
He'll drop to throw.
Oh!
Receiver complete.
That stepped out of bounds. That's fine.
Finally, he goes out of bounds right at the 35-yard line.
Coaches really don't care from what position they get this, but run after the catch ability, rack ability, is often the difference between winning and losing and changing field position.
1st down and 10 now for the offensive group. The play clock's running down, and on the ground they go with a running back. And now the rookie's free, and all the way in. Touchdown, New York. A great effort there. 34 yards. And the Giants are going to take a first quarter lead.
What the heck did you run out of bounds for? Hey, I was trying to set up a play. Spirit of Truth, how are you?
But for big runs to occur, the
What
wide
the
receivers
heck?
have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt, you need that difference maker lugging the rock.
It's up, it's good, and the Giants have a 7-0 lead. 1 quarter down.
I'm good.
It's the Giants with the early lead. EA Sports NFL Sunday returns following this.
The NFL on EA Sports is brought to you by Head & Shoulders. Shoulders were made for greatness, not dandruff.
No, it's my cousin. I created like most of my family members on different teams.
As we begin quarter number 2, as we'll see one following the score on the final play before break.
This is what I do most of my time, created players.
And off it goes.
I know it's kind of bad, but it's kind of funny at the same time.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no
Down
run
it.
back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Okay, Charles, as Tennessee comes back out for this series, let's focus on the offense and this upcoming draft. Put on your GM cap. They've got picks number 5 and 18. Where are you going?
I'm going receiver to help out my quarterback, Marcus Mariota. That's a high priority for me. If I flip it over to defense, with the
I am, but I turned the sliders up.
I'm thinking about getting some more secondary players to help out on the back end.
So what makes their schemes so tough defensively?
Well, what they love to do is give everyone a certain look and make you think that this is where the pressure's coming from. And in fact, the pressure's coming from elsewhere.
But in
So you
fact, I have to
be
turn
able
this up a
adapt to that.
little
So the back
bit. Actually, as a matter of fact, I might as well do it now. Because my computer sliders are actually god-darn awful, so...
Just a bunch of poor boys, daddy's girls, children of the cornfield, trying to turn a shift job into...
Yeah, I've seen you do it. I like it. But I like mine a little... Like... Here's what happened with me. I haven't changed my sliders in such a long time. So I have these all down, which I'm not going to do anymore. Speaking of that, that's like kind of not fun. Yeah. Because we don't want Blowout City anyway. You go. Nah. There we go. Not really, because I'm trying to do... I'm always doing fatigue high, so you can sub in and out. See what I mean? Huh? Yeah. Oops. Did I save it? I did save it, did I? Yeah, I did. Okay. I'm not going crazy. Alright. Well, what's his name's not going to be happy about this. Thanks for your truth. See you later.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Two teams will need their quarterbacks to step up and lead their offenses on the gridiron today. It's Manning's Giants going up against Cousins' Redskins. With that, let's welcome in our fine broadcast team. Here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Larry, we are due east from our nation's capital at FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. Today, rivals square off in the NFC East, and we've got a great matchup between the New York Giants and the Washington Redskins. Hi again, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And you know, Charles, as Larry pointed out in the open, got a couple of great quarterbacks set to square off here this afternoon. That ball's probably going to be flying all over the place, isn't it?
Oh, without a doubt, and the game has never been more quarterback-centric than it is now, and both of these teams have top-flight signal callers.
The kicker, Dustin Hopkins, set to get this one going. And we are underway from FedEx Field. This will be taken in at the 1. And they'll have good starting
Not bad kick.
position as he's up just shy of the 40. So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. And a look at a guy, definitely got a little razzle-dazzle to him. Can do it with his arm or his legs. Their mobile QB. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, he's going to take.
Oh!
Shedding the
I don't want to do that. Oh God, what are you doing, Maddie? Oh, well, okay.
That one goes for 36 yards. Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow in contact with him, and he's able to do exactly what you said. Use the speed to his advantage and go up and get the football. That's a big-time play right there.
They'll look to throw, escaping the pressure right. Look at the spin.
Balance.
Touchdown! Thank you!
Giants. Their mobile, agile quarterback, 24 yards. And the Giants are going to take a first quarter lead. And maybe the defense got so caught up in him throwing the football, they forgot he can take off too.
And you often hear about the quarterback being the unaccounted for guy as a runner. Well, even on a passing play, he's unaccounted for as a runner, and he turned it into a nice gain.
A very nice run, and it turns into 6 points. It's up, it's good, and the Giants have a 7-0 lead. One play, 2 plays, touchdown. That's all it took there. A very short and sweet drive that got him in the end.
Hang on, guys. I think I might go turn this up a little bit.
Just a bunch of poor boys, daddies, girls, children of the cornfield, trying to turn a shift job into a dollar bill. We wear the muddy boots, stay
You know it's yeah. Gotta make it a game, boys.
Just a bunch of John Deere junkies getting funky to some old hang. Nothing been stuck in the mud that we can't hook up to a rusty chain in the sun or in the rain. Yeah, that's the kind of thing you know we're straight out on that dirty south, dirty roads. Nobody got no money, got them signed up. Pickup trucks whistling at them on the country. Yes, sir. You know we're straight out on that long week working now. Everybody wanna party all night long, bonfire in the middle of nowhere. Nobody going home tonight till we're straight out of moonlight, straight out of moonlight. You know we're straight out on that dirty south, dirty roads. Nobody got no money, got them signed up. Pickup trucks whistling at them from the country. Yes, sir. You know we're straight out on that long week working now. Everybody wanna party all night long, bonfire on the back 40 in the middle of nowhere. Nobody going home tonight till we're straight out of moonlight, straight out of moonlight.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley. You're tuned into the NFL on EA Sports.
Alright, here we go.
Now, a divisional matchup in the NFC East between two gunslingers. It's Kirk Cousins going up against Eli Manning.
Well, Eli Manning went to the bench, so to speak.
Let's send you up to MetLife Stadium. It's a snowy one in the tri-state area. We bring in our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
And yes, Larry, white stuff is on the ground and in the air. 3 inches fell overnight, and we expect more as this game wears on. Should be interesting here at MetLife Stadium, just outside of New York City. Today, rivals square off in the NFC East, and we've got a great matchup between the Washington Redskins and the New York Giants. And hi again, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you take a look at our matchup here. You've got to believe that this is a game that might be won in the trenches.
Oh, without question. This is big person on big person, big unit against big unit.
Gonna try something.
You got it all. Pick your cliche, but we know this. The ground's gonna shake, things are gonna rumble, and they're gonna have an impact on today's game.
What we can see of the ball appears to be teed up and ready to go. And now ready to lead this Washington team, Kirk Cousins. Playoffs just shy of it at 8-7-1. He threw for nearly 5,000 yards. Best season as a pro, but I'm guessing he would trade those numbers for a playoff spot.
There is absolutely no doubt about that. And I thought that throughout this season,
come on.
Kirk Cousins played some
Okay.
really good football. The numbers speak for themselves. The hard part is the last game of the year against the Giants. If they win that one,
Not much.
they get into
Okay.
the playoffs. They don't. So it leaves a question mark for some people about Kirk Cousins and his future in Washington as the starter. To me, he should be the starter going forward.
Starting 11 here for the offense. It's going to take some snaps here in a second. Wide receiver Pierre Garçon, always been a very good force in this league.
I agree with you totally on that. Even as a youngster, played with a fury, played with force, continues to do that now as a veteran, and knows how to mentor the younger guys.
Now a second down throw for Cousins.
Nope.
Seeing
Sorry.
nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down. Charles, for the Giants defense here, looking forward to next season, what do they need to improve and where are they solid?
I think that they'll want to continue to get better at the linebacker position. I think they want to add another pass rusher because Olivier Vernon, who was a free agent pickup in 2016, did a tremendous job coming off the edge. I thought they really shored up the interior with Damon Harrison, a defensive tackle. Landon Collins played at an MVP level on the defensive side of the ball as safety, and Janoris Jenkins became an eraser out on the corner.
On third down, Cousins. And he drops
No!
Complete. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary.
4th and me, they're going to go for it? Okay.
Display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield.
All right, here we go.
4th down, Cousins.
Oh, man. Damn. All right.
Taken down at the 29. And that's what you got your tough little slot receiver for, isn't it? Right there, those 4th down conversions in the middle of the field.
He knows that's where he has to make his living, and that's where he has to make plays to help his team. And no one is asking him to do anything more or less than do exactly what we saw there.
Picked off, thank you. Oh, goodbye.
There he goes. The 20, 10, 5.
Touchdown. Thank you.
Short throw, pick 6 right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
Now the try here for the point after. Well, these may be an adventure this afternoon, but this one is good. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
No, that's going to go through the uprights. Thank you.
They will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Giants defense getting ready to go here. And we're going to get a peek at some of the hits that have helped them get this first half lead.
And you know how the best hits happen? By being really good on that side of the ball in terms of fundamentals, being in the right spot, diagnosing plays well, and being there at the point of attack. They are really making it happen.
All right, here we go.
Thompson, and he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2, and that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
1 quarter in the books. 7-0 is our score. EA Sports NFL Sunday returns following this.
All right, so it's 7-0 Giants after 1.
This presentation of the NFL on EA Sports is brought to you by Gatorade, the sports fuel company.
Back live, Charles Davis to my right. I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Redskin football to begin quarter number 2. They've got a 2nd down and 8 to start things out. They come out here in the eye. Back back to the ground, this time with Jones.
No, nada.
Taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. Great play there off the end. Question, Charles, in a 4-3, you hear about the D tackles a lot. What's the role of the ends?
What they want to do is control the edges of the defense, and you always hear about it on.
Okay. Yes. Oh, I am live. Okay.
A nickel back added defensively as they look to stop this 3rd and 8. Cousins from the gun on 3rd.
Oh, boy.
Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete.
Aha! Thank you very much.
Oh, there's one you don't see often, the illegal forward pass.
And the reason we don't see it very often is the quarterback has to be totally beyond the line of scrimmage for the flag to come out. If any part of the quarterback is behind the line of scrimmage when he throws the ball, then it's not an illegal forward pass.
And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one.
Touchback.
59 to go in the first half. We're back to East Rutherford, but first this time out. A reminder coming up at halftime while the two of us head for warmer areas of the press box. We'll be sending you to Orlando where Larry Ridley will have highlights and analysis of this first half.
Send me to Orlando, please.
Don't be so soft.
Don't be so soft.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Toward the sideline, and look at that.
There you go.
Dragging the toes, and that's
First
gonna be
down.
a
Thank
first
you very
down.
much.
Well done.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and of course, foot dragging.
Little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
So the offense has it 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And out of bounds on the other
Oh,
side. Across the
no, that's a catch. Okay, thank you.
17 yards there. And it's good for a New York first down.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, doing a little toe tap, to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch.
Please, please, on the review. They're gonna have to check it.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
So they're gonna take that one.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to
Not
break
much.
one tackle,
Okay.
quickly brought down.
Okay.
Nice little
Not
gain.
much.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Now back to throw. And he will find his man on the outside.
First
And he'll be
down.
brought down at the 27-yard line. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. And boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables, otherwise they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it.
No,
and-
Dale Beckham touchdown.
A giant touchdown. Odell Beckham, 27 yards. And the Giants add on to their lead. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here in the second quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half.
Point after here coming up. And it's good to make it 14-0. So the drive there, 5 plays, 80 yards. And it was polished off by a Giants touchdown.
Odell Beckham got that one.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Now it's Chris Thompson on the return. And he'll make
Not
it across
much.
the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned they're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be.
Oh boy, goodbye. And back, and Cousins goes down. Oh.
So Cousins now off on the sideline out of this game. And they'll hand the reins over to the former Longhorn. That's Colt McCoy. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. This one caught by Crowder.
No, but it's out of bounds.
For 5. It's third down.
Tight, watch left. Tight, watch left. Everyone's got 4 down. Hurry up, here we go.
They run it here with Thompson.
Not
And
much.
maybe get- and now the Giants will stop play as they take a timeout defensively.
Not much.
It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. All right, so the timeout over and all 11 men back out onto the field for the defense. Here's Tressway now. On for his second punt. He'd take a repeat of his first. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. New York set to take the field. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
Push him back. All right, here we go.
They'll come out throwing here on first down.
No, I was waiting too long. Dang.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Oh, well. Well, my kicker can hit it from back here, actually.
They'll give it to him right up the gut.
Not much.
Down at the 18. The Redskins looking for another timeout, and they get it. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. So a defensive timeout, chance to regather, regroup, and get set as we resume action. So now at 3rd and 12 with an extra defender here in the secondary, a nickel look. Back to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And oh, a little spin cycle, room to run now.
Get out of bounds! Ah, I couldn't get out of bounds.
This one all the way out across the 45. So we've reached halftime here at MetLife Stadium with the Giants out in front. As we'll send you down the coast to Orlando, where we check in with our friend Larry Ridley and the EA Sports Halftime Report. Larry?
All right, let's roll the highlights. Redskins take it at the 29. The hurry throw would be picked off. Giants take advantage and return it for a touchdown. They strike first in the half. Midway through the second quarter, pass coverage will break down here. And he's going to go 27 yards for the score. That puts them on top by 14. Now to late in the second. They're going to come away with another sack. This one ends up as a loss of 6. Staying late in the half. So going to get to the QB once again. This will go as a loss of 10.
No!
So that's a wrap for us. We'll head back now to MetLife Stadium for the start of the second half.
All right, Larry, these two teams back out there as we get set and ready for this second half. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Giants offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. And third quarter here, you've got the lead. This is where that strong run game can really benefit you. Stayed in bounds there, kept the clock going.
I like all the points you just made there. And if you throw the football and it's incomplete, now you've stopped the clock and you've helped out the guys on the other side of the ball. So keep it in the hands of those runners. Keep moving it. Keep grinding clock.
And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. That one goes for 24 yards.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag routes are pretty
We
good.
don't have to go now. Welcome to my house. Then it's all out.
Double tight, guys, double tight.
Time running out here on the play clock. Now a handoff looking right.
No!
And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Brandon, that play ended so fast, it's almost as if the quarterback handed it to the runner, and the tackler was there right away for a loss of yardage.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. Whoosh. And some space here. It's a pickup of 6.
There you go. There you go.
Set it down.
Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
They'll need to get the play off quickly. And
Got it.
On the ground. And he's got room.
Oh, he's got it.
Cuts it out.
Goodbye.
For a giant touchdown. A great play there. 33 yards. And the Giants are able to grow their lead.
Obviously, the back did some great work running a long way to score a touchdown, but how about the blocks that were set up? How about the vision in finding those openings and getting to the end zone?
Now
Time for the PAT. All right, Chris. Ooh, just got it. Thank you.
It is now 21-0. That time, 75-yard drive, 5 plays. And it was finished off by a touchdown by the New York Giants. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. This will be fielded at the 6. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Double tight. Hey. 4 down. Hurry up, here we go.
They'll try and get the running game going with Jones. And
Nada.
back at his own 19-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
We are end of 3.
We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Defense in a good spot. Let's see how the offense responds with a 2nd and 13 now. It's a 5-receiver set. 3 to the left, 2 to the right. Now McCoy. He's got time in the pocket.
No, you don't. Not anymore.
Down he goes. Call it a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up 3rd down.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
And 5 in the secondary now for the Giants on 3rd down. Here's McCoy.
Nope.
He'll just toss
Bye-bye.
it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
Partner, how many times have you heard it? Pressure creates diamonds, right? But it also bursts pipes. And on that one...
And now the Giants will stop play as they take a
Hold it.
timeout defensively. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Here's
Okay.
Way now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Pressure
Blocked!
Giants block it, but they will stop him before he gets to the marker, and they will take over after the block punt.
And And that's truly the way to change field position, isn't it? Block the punt and then take over inside the 5-yard line. What a tremendous job by them. You change momentum, you change field position, and give yourself a chance to score.
Here's the Giant offense now making their way back out onto the field. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior. Big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well.
No.
Tight ends, lead runners.
Wow, Chris only got 8 yards out of that?
And keep the ball moving.
And now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up. Time for a break. We'll come back and wrap up garbage time after this.
Garbage time.
So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll set up a throw.
Oh, what was that?
Incomplete.
I was sworn I was going to be...
Defenders get tired of hearing about their lack of hands and why they're playing defense instead of offense. But in this situation, it was the hands that made the play. Batting the ball away on an attempted touchdown pass.
Well, I thought I was going to throw an interception there. Thank God I didn't.
The run and pass still in play here on 3rd and goal.
Oh, get in there. Get in there.
So we got 3 of 1.
He's in. Oh, no.
So the Giants now are going to turn it over to their field goal unit. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle. And they're going to fake it.
Yeah.
Another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. And the fake field goal works to perfection. You don't see it often, and they caught him by surprise.
And how about the guts to call it in that situation? Think you're going to get an easy 3? Instead, you turn it into 6.
Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now.
28 zip.
A drive there of just 4 plays, and it was polished off by a Giants touchdown. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away.
Touchback.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end.
Well, I could change that, but I'm actually not.
As they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Cousins on 1st down. This one complete to Jordan.
Oh, why did I go backwards? Oh, there you go.
All the way across midfield into enemy territory.
No, I should have backed up. Damn it.
And now they're in the hurry up. Now Cousins gives to Jones on the delay. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, that play typifies what we've seen from the offense all day long. They've had no success getting things going. I think for the offensive coordinator, he's got to get to that side of the play sheet that says, try something different. Try some specials, something they haven't.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39.
On 3rd down, Cousins.
No, pinged.
Complete. He was trying to get it there to Vernon Davis, the tight end, and it's 4th down.
When everything is in sync on defense, that means everyone's communicating really well, and sometimes it's nonverbal. They just know that when a receiver's in one...
And a timeout here. Timeout taken, whistles blown. Timeout taken by the receiving team. That'll be their third and final stoppage here as we step aside. The defense, they got a little bit of a breather. Now they're back and set as we resume play. Here's Tressway now. Remember, though, he did have one blocked earlier. Pressure comes.
Blocked!
Block it. Now it's picked up near midfield. And they'll have possession.
That's it.
Looks like about 3 yards from midfield. Yes, he'll spot it at the 47.
So when I look at the scoreboard and realize they just blocked a punt with that type of a lead, how much of that was a called punt block, or how much of it was a breakdown, you think, by the team punting the ball?
You got to think a breakdown, right?
Yeah, that's what I think. I think someone just didn't fulfill their assignment and ended up
That was
down in
beauty.
the worst position.
And now you can start the buses. I would say it's safe, right?
Rev them up, baby.
If they weren't started already. Now a handoff here to his running back.
Not much.
Get him down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Well, at least he was able to break that initial contact, or it could have been a loss.
Yeah, give credit to the defensive player, though. What did he do? Made him slow down, slow up his feet, and allowed the rest of the guys to get there to finish him off.
No!
A great read and
Okay.
picked off.
Yeah.
These guys are going to take over at the 39.
Didn't want to throw that. Didn't want to throw
Get
that.
a fourth quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good
Yeah.
play on the other.
Yeah.
But it's all
That was
about
bad.
fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over.
Now let's go! Blue 90!
Following the interception, Cousins.
Oh, Kirk Cousins got
The
it.
release as this
Wow.
will be incomplete. He was looking for Jamison Crowder there, and that'll bring up second down.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's incomplete.
No batter down. That's it.
As time has run out on this football game. Well, partner, there's something special about a game in the snow. Just always fun in these elements, although a little chillier up here in the open-air booth. The only thing that's not fun is that we got the mid-game notification that our flight was canceled tonight, but we'll deal with that later. It was really a fun game to watch, though.
It was, and there is something special about games played in the snow because the element of surprise really kicks in. You don't know how they're going to handle the ball, if someone's going to make a dramatic play just out of nowhere, and all of a sudden it just changes the course of things. But a big shout out to our crew to make sure that we were comfortable up here, as comfortable as one could be. In these elements, they took care of us and made sure we were dressed properly.
That's for sure.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon.
All right,
Clark. This
guys.
has been a presentation of the
Thank you
NFL
for watching.
on
I will see you guys next time.
The Giants are winners, as we say.